We made the news again.
One industry expert tells me tonight Hollywood is a ghost town. And while the incentives, as Juan said, could provide a critical boost, a host of other factors could complicate a comeback. It's been almost a year since the Hollywood strikes ended, but in their aftermath, Hollywood has not recovered. Production has taken a massive hit.
Hollywood has become a ghost town. Let's just be honest.
Deadline executive editor Dominic Patton explains Hollywood is in turmoil. Patton broke the story of Governor Gavin Newsom's announcement Sunday, where Newsom said he will push the state legislature to approve a massive increase in film and TV tax credits from $330 million a year to around $750 million.
The reality is states like Georgia with an uncapped incentive program, which goes up to $1.2 billion some years, with New York having increased theirs by $280 million last year to $700 million, and dozens of other states, which often gets forgotten. People are leaving the state. People are having to move. Families are being broken up.
In making the announcement, Newsom also acknowledged the grim reality facing Hollywood.
The industry here is increasingly on life support, and it needs a pattern interrupt. We need a jolt.
Executive producer Patrick Caligiuri, who worked on shows like Big Brother and Amazing Race, says the incentives are good news, but Hollywood faces a slew of other issues.
It helps, for sure, but it's a Band-Aid on a much deeper wound. So while it may get production going in Los Angeles, the other problems that the industry is facing right now is the dilution of viewership across the board, that more eyes are going towards social media, towards TikTok, towards Instagram Reels, and not watching television programming quite like they did before. The other issue is that these networks are still outsourcing outside of the United States, not to just Georgia or New York, but they're filming in places like Ireland and Eastern Europe to get around the union laws.
Actor Jason Koh says he's also seeing the major impact reduced production is having.
I have been very privileged. I'm in the unique position of I just need to worry about focusing on finding union acting work instead of finding a survival job. But it is tough. It has been tough. This is not actor per se, but if you look at Teamsters and IATSE workers, a lot of them saying they have to move to a completely different part of the country just because California, if we're just talking about California, has getting so tremendously expensive to live in.
Many other businesses are impacted too. We spoke with the owner of a prop house who says the proposed rebates are good news, but worries they may come too late. Businesses are still reeling from the strikes and from less TV and film shooting currently in LA.
The dry cleaners who fix costumes for the sets, the guys who supply the lumber for the production designers, the people who supply the computers for the graphic artists, things like that.
Now, the state legislature will have to approve the new rebates, and if they do, it won't be until around next summer before they would all take effect. So, Juan, obviously a lot of moving parts here, but state leaders are recognizing the crisis that Hollywood's facing.
And it sounds like this is one of those things where only time will tell, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah,
right?
Hopefully it will do something, because something needs to be done.
It's needed. All right, Tom, thank you.